getting late.
Hi, and welcome to part 2 of Act 2. So, right off the bat, I don't know why I didn't reset there. After kicking that door, I really should have. But anyway, the plan here was to use one grenade to blow up the sniper so that Dom would start running faster, because the sniper holds him up the most. Then use a boom shot to kill one or both the other guys. I missed the second one, but that's okay because Dom was running anyway. And as long as I killed the grub before Dom stopped moving, basically, I'd be fine. So, plus I still had to wait from him here at the end. But this was a few seconds faster than my previously completed attempt. I don't remember what it was, but I just don't know if I'd be able to come back and do this any faster. This is a segment that I can actually come back and redo, so that's very possible. So anyway, crossing the river, I kind of mash A for a few seconds, then I stop and do it, and hopefully I can get him to turn the wheel before the prompt appears. And then one of the coolest things that happened was Dom fell. It's like, cool, just proof. I don't need you, Dom. I can do this myself. And then that roll gives me a little bit of a boost while it starts the walking while talking sequence. It seemed like it skipped a little bit, but it just didn't. You just couldn't hear the audio. It was going on kind of like in the background, I guess. I don't know what to describe that as, but it happened. The time frame was there, but it just wasn't heard. Now from here, I need to grab the sniper and 2 grenade pickups. And then I wanted to grab 2 of these ammo crates, but the previously time that I completed this, I couldn't get far enough. And judging by how far I came on this one, I probably could have picked up a second one. But it doesn't matter because I don't run low on ammo, and I end up getting replenishing my ammo completely by the time I get to the gas station. So, which I believe is at the end of this video. So, yeah, that's the end of this segment. I'm just kind of waiting. And then go through here. A little bit of a boost from the slide. Now, this throw was kind of difficult to get right. But it landed in the hole and took out both those guys. I did this a number of times to try to get a really quick aim there. And then I decided to try this once, and this was like my 3rd attempt trying this. I blind throw that grenade, I just aim as high as I can, and because I'm talking you can't hear it, but it ended up killing everybody. So I was able to just turn and go left. That saved a good amount of time. So this next segment, shoot, I used to know how many attempts it took me. It took me a lot. I think it took me... I'm not even going to try to guess. But anyway, the reason it took me a lot is because I had to luck manipulate Dom to fall. And he needs to fall between now and the time I'm done pushing this car, or by the time I get to the next checkpoint. And I have to string all these all together because if I checkpoint there, Dom will be able to follow me with the car. But I need him to actually fall, whether it's to Krill or Grubs, it doesn't matter. He just needs to fall. And so there he falls right there, which means this checkpoint is now skipped, and the walking while talking sequence is also skipped. So that saves, I believe, 10 seconds. But that also means I have to go all the way up to the next checkpoint. And I need to do this without having any kind of problems sticking to walls, that kind of thing. And here's the killer spot. For whatever reason, I could not make it through while just running. I kept getting hit by Krill, so I had to just do what I could. Now here, I found out that Dom can actually make it to here as long as I continue running. So as long as I don't get held up by the Krill and continue running, Dom will somehow miraculously make it. If I hold back and watch him, he'll die every single time. So apparently he goes just a little bit faster if I continue going myself. So now he starts his sequence, but instead of being over to the left by where the checkpoint is, he's now inside the building, and he'll run straight to there. I don't know if that sequence is actually faster or not, but since I skipped the walking while talking sequence, that does save some time. And then from here, I try to get down the stairs as far as I can before he hits the button. And I make it pretty far, so I get to the bottom of the stairs, which is pretty much as far as you can get. And then waiting for this cutscene. And then I run. I did try to figure out a way where I can skip more of this, but it just didn't happen. But I did skip the one walking while talking sequence, so I'm happy about that. Now the reason I roll so much here is because the krill will actually slow me down, and if you roll, you don't slow down. So it worked out a lot better that way, and that's why I rolled at the end, because otherwise I could have just kept running. So this next spot, I knew if I luck manipulated it right, I can dive roll through the doorway and kick the door. And so I was able to get that. Then the brilliant idea came up, well, what if I throw a grenade down the hall? Because that's where that cabinet is. So if I luck manipulate a perfect grenade throw to take out the cabinet, will it be gone by the time I get around here? And the answer is yes, it is gone. So now I can just continue to run. The only problem here is I do have to deal with the krill, but it's not too bad. And then the rest is pretty straightforward. Just shoot that from inside the house so that it starts moving down as soon as possible.
Oh, shit.
And then I run along with it. I probably could have kept running there, but it doesn't waste too much time, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Over here, you dumps.
Then something that I realized while getting to this point, I thought, oh, wait a minute, I could actually go and pick up ammo right now, because I have plenty of time. Which is different than Yokai's run. He just sits there, waits for the dialogue, and then actually grabs the ammo at the start of the next segment, so it saves a little bit of time. I've now pretty much got full ammo for everything, and I have 3 grenades, and so I made it up here just in time for the audio cue to roll over and start filling up the junker. And then I run back, and that's the end of this part, so thanks for watching. I'll hopefully have the end of Act 2 up shortly.